Hi, my name is Denise Cook, and Yvonne asked me to make this video chair yoga, chair stretching, a little short burst for when you are at your desk. You can also do these at home if you are stuck at home. This is a chair I actually use right now at my dining room table to do some studying. I'm actually taking some courses online, and so I can show you kind of what I do with the chair. First of all, when you're sitting in your chair, if your feet don't touch the floor and your feet are down, meaning your knees and hips aren't aligned, you're going to be stressing out your low back. So you want to have a nice comfortable position. You can always put, you could put a pillow, you could put blocks underneath that kind of raises it up a little bit, which is also really nice. It keeps your spine in a neutral alignment. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So you're taking a break. You want to set your alarm. You want to try and take a break when you're sitting, at least every 50 minutes. Get up, stretch, walk around. So let's go ahead. We're moving forward. You can see I'm in the very small corner of my bedroom, but it's still very effective. All right, feet are on the ground, sitting up nice and tall. Hands are going to come towards your thighs. You're just moving away from your chair. Hopefully it's not on wheels. If it's on wheels, can you lock it down? From here, we're going to do some cat-cows just to warm up through the spine. So you're going to round the back, and you're going to tilt, look into your belly. And you're going to reach your chest forward, exaggerating the tilt, maybe lifting the chin. So let's do that with breath. Let's inhale and three more times like that. So you can either breathe in and out through your nose, Ujjayi breathing, or exhale out through the mouth. Good, and coming down to neutral, roll those shoulders back. Let's turn over our left shoulder. So you can either take hold of the handle if you have one, or just your hand on your leg. Don't pull the leg, but resist and start to turn from lifting, inhaling, and exhaling, looking over the shoulder, looking into the corners of your eyes. Inhaling, exhaling, twisting a little deeper. Slowly coming back to center, we'll turn to the other side. Excuse me, I will be turned slightly away from you. But again, pressing through the feet, inhale. Resisting the arm and leg to twist the chest open. Again, breathing either in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, slowly coming back to center. Now we're going to cross our left leg over our right leg in a figure four. So you might know this is pigeon on the floor. You can certainly do this right here. You want to make sure your sitting bones, you're grounded in your chair. Even if it's padded, push down through your sitting bones. Pull your belly button in, flex your foot to protect your knee, and then just slowly begin to bow forward. So you're stretching through the piriformis muscles and the lower back muscles here. You can gently press down on the femur, never the knee, and just allow yourself to stretch forward. Depends on your flexibility, how often you do flexibility practices, how far you'll be able to go down. And slowly coming up. And just go ahead and pull that knee into your chest. Rotate out through that foot. You can bend and straighten it a little, and then set it down on the floor. Let's do the other side. So crossing over at your ankle, making sure you're grounded, flexing the foot, protecting the knee. You can see the sides a little bit tighter. I'm exaggerating so you see that sides are different, but maybe I don't go down as far, but I gently coax the energy of my thigh downward. So whenever pushing, never push on a joint. Wherever assisting, just breathe through it. Let the breath guide you. Again, Ujjayi breathing in and out through the nose, a little bit more of a fiery breath, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, and then slowly rising up. Good, extending that leg in and out, rotating out through the ankle. Nice, and go ahead and place your foot down. Now we're gonna do a couple things standing, and we're gonna do a couple exercises for the upper body. When we're at our desk a lot, the muscles tend to collapse forward, okay? So we wanna really lift, and we wanna keep the muscles in our back body strong. So again, if the chair is locked down only, if not, simply do these on the floor. Just move your chair out of the way. Otherwise, scooch your bum forward, and they're little tricep dips, but we wanna make sure the shoulders aren't rotating forward, that they're rotating, and we're hugging the shoulder bones back. So a micro bend in your elbow, belly pulls in, stay close to the chair, and just give me 5 to 10. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Good. Get tired, you'll notice the shoulders will collapse, so give 2 more past that. Belly in strong, and go ahead, sit back. Just stretch those arms gently across the chest, never from the joint, either from the bicep, outer bicep and tricep, or from the forearm. We'll do the arm stretches last when we do our neck stretches. So now we're going to stand up and sit down. If you can do this just a few times, just to create some energy, some heat into the thighs. And go ahead, turn, face your chair. So if you have a back to your chair, this is when you can do a nice stretch, almost like a down dog, chest melting towards the chair. Think of yourself in line like a 90-degree angle. Again, inhale, slight bend in the knees. Don't drop into the joints and stick the hips back. Try and stack. Joints, hips, knees, ankles. If you're more flexible, you can walk your hands down a little further. You can rest your head on the chair. Maybe you can keep going and hang in what's called a full ragdoll. And then slowly coming out, very slowly. Good. And standing all the way up. All right. Oops. I apologize. All right, so now if you have a chair, and again, if you're tighter in the hamstrings and back, that's where you're gonna feel a lot more tension. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna step my left foot forward and my right foot back. This is a modified, what's called pyramid stretch, but we use the chair. We use this a lot in Iyengar style yoga. It's even better if you have an Iyengar chair. Don't have one currently in my life, but I have in the past. So now, you're going to try to like square your hips. So you see I'm moving my hips so I have a nice kind of flat sacrum. So I'm not pushing into the front knee. I'm getting a deep stretch all the way down that leg. And again, you can bring yourself down to the chair and breathe 3 to 4 deep belly breaths, making sure you're filling the back of your lungs. Maybe you only come down to here. Maybe you're only here, and that's okay too. You can keep a slight bend in your elbows, keep the stretch in the legs. All right, and then slowly coming up, let's switch sides. So the feet are slightly at an angle. They're not straight ahead. The back foot has to turn out so that you can rotate and move the bones of the hips in what's called the pyramid pose or Parvottanasana, right? So you have to have an angle. If the foot is forward, you're not getting that rotation. Okay, it's just more like a straightforward bend. All right, foot forward, hips back, right? So I cock, so I get a rotation from the back leg turning. And now I just walk down and breathe. And then slowly coming out of that stretch. It should feel so nice on the legs. And then just again, maybe marching, moving in place. All right, last thing we're gonna do is our shoulders and our neck. So I'll turn slightly, see, oh, this chair's not super steady. All right, towards you. All right, we're back in our chair. It's great if you have a high back, right? So as you're reaching back, maybe you can touch it. If not, a strap, let's see, a towel, I have a tube, you can even use a cable if you can't touch your hands. All right, so the first stretch we're gonna do is our right arm up, your right arm up. Reach back like you're scratching your back. This is where I was saying, if you could touch a chair, awesome. But don't lean so that your ribs open. Try to stay nice, controlled in the center. Gently allow that stretch to happen. Containing through the ribs, heavy through the sitting bones. Maybe you can take the hand and take the full expression. Watch that opposite shoulder. Make sure you're rolling it open. Good. Slowly release. Take that hand over to the side, and then you're going to take, you can grab the handle or just reach to the floor. You're going to take the ear to the opposite shoulder and relax. Both arms down. Try to keep your chin neutral. Energy moves up our body, so it gets trapped. Now turn and look towards your opposite armpit. And kind of reach your right hand further away from you. Roll your chin through your chest. Relax your arms to neutral. And then gently roll your chin up. I want you to kind of help the head for a moment. Try to let the arms move the head up. The neck is working so hard all day to hold that up. All right, opposite arm up. Reaching, never grabbing the joint behind. So if you're a little tighter, maybe you're here, then maybe you're here. Maybe you just grab your t-shirt or whatever you're wearing this morning here. If you can go a little further, awesome. But don't compromise the ribs, because this is all oblique extensions. If you can take the bind, let's take a few breaths. Roll the opposite shoulder back. When I get up to my shoulders, I like to really exhale through my mouth. It's just a different way of circular breathing. But because the shoulders, those areas are attached to the lung and the heart meridians. I think a deep exhalation feels really nice. Good, and then releasing, again, just the arm by the side. You can grab on if you want. Opposite ear, right ear to right shoulder, reaching away, reaching away. The key here is to reach out energetically. And then again, turning to look towards your armpit as you reach that left hand away from you. Woo, I can feel this in my neck so much. Rolling my chin through center. Over to the left. Gently rolling over to the right. And then slowly again, using your hands to just go ahead and help the head up. And then gently looking up towards the ceiling. Take your chin and move your lower teeth in front of your top teeth to stretch the muscles through the neck. And then slowly coming back to neutral. Reaching your arms up, breath in. Exhale. 2 more times, breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. 1 more round, inhale. And let it go. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for asking me to give you some stretches. Hopefully I will put together another little series for you. There's quick to do and always something a little different. If you ever do something and it doesn't feel good, don't do it. And remember to take breaks often when you're sitting at your desk, because as the energy flows upward, it's getting trapped. Thank you so much, and namaste.